Welcome children to the second part of knowing our numbers. In this we will study about the formation of numbers and then word problems on large numbers. So the first question is, find the difference between the number 895 and that obtained on reversing its digits. So the number is given to you 895. Now if you reverse the digit, means instead of writing from the left to the right, from right to the left you will write. So the reverse number will be 598. Now we have to calculate the difference. So let's find out the difference between 895 and 598. That will be equals to 297. So this way we will do this question. The next question is, write all possible two-digit numbers that can be formed by using the digit 234. Repetition of digits is not allowed, and also find their sum. So we have to write all the possible two-digit number using the digits 2, 3 and 4. So let's do the question now. So we have the digits 2, 3 and 4 and it is given in the question that the repetition is not allowed. So out of the given digit, the possible way of choosing the two digit are, we can take first time we can take 2 and 3 and then we can write the possible number, then we will take 2 and 4 and then we will write the possible number, and then we will take 3 and 4 and then we will write the possible numbers. So first of all, using the digit 2 and 3. So using the digit 2 and 3, the numbers that can be formed are 23 and 32. Similarly, using the digits 2 and 4, the numbers which are formed will be 24 and 42. Now using the digits 3 and 4, the numbers are formed will be 34 and 43. Now this is the only three possibilities that we can frame. So now hence all the possible two-digit numbers will be 23, 32, 24, 42, 34 and 43. Now we have to find out the sum of the above numbers. So let's do the addition. When you will add these, you will get 198. Now the next question is, write the smallest and the greatest 5-digit number using the digits 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, and the repetition of digit is not allowed. So we have given here, we have been provided with 5 digits that are 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8, and using these digits we have to write the smallest and the greatest 5-digit number. So when we will write the greatest 5-digit number, for that among these digits, which is the greatest number, greatest digit here? It is 8. So then comes 6, then comes 4, then comes 2 and then comes 0. So if we write these digits in the descending order, then we will get the greatest 5-digit number. So the greatest 5-digit number will be 86420. Now if we have to write the smallest number, so among these all digits, the smallest digit is 0. But if you begin with 0, then the number will be formed, that will be formed will be a 4-digit number. As you know, if a number starts with 0, we have to ignore that first digit 0. So we will not use 0, we will not start the number with 0. What we will do, the next smaller number after 0 is 2. So we'll begin the number with 2. So 2 first of all we will write, and then we will put 0, and then the remaining number we will put in the ascending order. So the number, the smallest 5-digit number will be 20468. Write the greatest 5-digit number using the digits 4, 2 and 0. So if we have to write the greatest 5-digit number using the given digits 4, 2 and 0, so how we will write? As you know, we have to write a 5-digit number. That means we have to do the repetition of the digit. So when you have to write the greatest number, so among these 3 digits, which is the greatest one? 4 is the greatest one. So that means this 4 we have to do the repetition, and then the remaining number we will write in the descending, the remaining digits we will write in the descending order. So let's write the number. So we will make 5 places here. Now we have to use these 3 digits only. So that means 1 digit we have to do repetition. So among these all, which is the largest one? 4 is the biggest one. So this we will repeat here thrice. And then the remaining digit we write in the descending order. So this way we have written the greatest 5 digit number using the given digits 4, 2 and 0. Now if the same question asks, write the smallest 5 digit number using the above digits only 4, 2 and 0. So again we have to write the smallest number. For that, as you know, you can't start with 0, because if you start with 0, the number will become smaller, the number of digits will become less. So what we will do, we will take the second smallest number here, that is 2. So you will begin the number with 2 here, and the largest among this is 4, so that will occupy the last place. Now remaining places are vacant. This will be filled by 0. So with 0 you can fill the remaining places. So the smallest 5 digit number which is made from these digits 4, 2 and 0 will be 20004 or 20,004. I hope you have understood this. Now word problems based on numbers. The first question. The sale receipt of a company during a year was 3,5,87,850. Next year it increased by rupees 63,75,490. So what was the total sale receipt of the company during the year? During the 2 years. So first year the sale of the company is how much? It is 3,5,87,850. In the next year the sale increased by 63,75,490. So we will calculate the sale of the second year. So the sale of the second year will be how much? That will be 3,5,87,850 plus 63,75,490. So this way we have calculated the second year sale receipt. Now we have to calculate the sale receipt of these 2 years. So for that the sale in the first year is 3,5,87,850 plus 3,69,63,340. These both we will add, and this will provide us the total sale of the 2 years, which is equals to 6,75,51,190. Now next question is, a merchant had 78,592 rupees with him. He placed an order for purchasing 54 bicycles at the rate of rupees 970 each. So how much money will remain with him after the purchase? So this merchant is having how much money? 78,592, and he placed an order. The cost of one bicycle is 970, and he made a order, or he placed an order of 54 bicycle. So first of all we will calculate how much will be the cost of these 54 bicycle. Once we will calculate the amount that he spent on these bicycles, then how much money he was having, from that we will subtract this, and that will provide us how much money will be remaining with him after the purchase. So let's do the question now. So total money available with the merchant is how much? 78,590. Now the total money he has to pay to purchase 54 bicycle at the rate of 970 will be, since the cost of one bicycle is 970 and he purchased 54 bicycle, so we will calculate the cost of this 54 bicycle, and that will be 52,300 80 rupees. So that means he has to pay 52,380 rupees. So now the money left with the shop, that merchant, will be how much? For that we will calculate the difference of the money that the merchant had and the money he has to pay for the purchasing of the bicycle. So from 78,592 we will subtract 52,380 and that will give us 26,212 rupees. That means the merchant will be left with 26,212 rupees. Now the next question is the total mass of 12 packets of sweets, each of the same size, is 15 kg and 600 grams. What is the mass of each such packet? So what is given here, that total mass of 12 packets of sweets. So there are 12 packets of sweet and the total weight of mass of these sweets is how much? 15 kg and 600 grams. Now it is asking what is the mass of each packet. So first of all, the mass of this 12 packets of sweet is given to you in 15 kg and 600 grams. So we will convert it into gram only. So for converting kg into gram, what we will do? 15 will be multiplied by 1000. So it will be converted into gram plus 600 gram. So that means it will be having 15,600 grams. Now what we have to do here is, in order to calculate the mass of one packet of sweet, we will divide 15,600 by 12. So if you see here, the symbol of, here it is not made the symbol of, it is given subtraction symbol, it will be a symbol of division here. Okay, so that means this 15,600 will be divided by 12 packets. So let's perform the division. So when you will divide it, you will get the 1300 gram, which means 1 kg and 300 gram is the mass of each packet of sweets.